Hey guys, this is a deck profile of my Chaos Dragons that I've been playing for a few weeks now. I traded away a Nova Master for this whole entire deck. Like an Elemental Hero Nova Master for this whole deck, so I think that's a pretty good deal. I play 3 Light Pulsar, just because Light Pulsar is amazing and it helps get everything in the grave. No, it helps special stuff from the grave. And you can banish a light and a dark to special summon it from the grave, from your hand. Or to special it from the grave, you just pitch a light and dark in hand, which is not a problem because every single card in this deck is a light or a dark, except Card Trooper. So you usually have a light and a dark. It's really good. And it helps you get the Red Eyes Darkness Metal and Pulsar Lock, because if you have Red Eyes Darkness Metal on a Pulsar out, they Dark Hole you. You just switch some of the Red Eyes for your graveyard, so it's really good. Or if they Mirror Force or Torrential, so yeah, you don't need priority for its effect because it's graveyard effect. Sorry guys, I have a cold. I play double Dark Flare because it's a dark monster where you banish a light and dark, special summon it from your hand. And you can pitch a dragon type from your hand to send a dragon type monster from your deck to the graveyard and banish a card in either player's graveyard. So I usually pitch, if I have like a Light Pulsar or Wyvern in hand, I pitch one of those for its effect, then send either a Light Pulsar or Wyvern to the graveyard depending on the situation. And I usually banish the Wyvern to add the Red Eyes Darkness Metal to my hand, then banish the Dark Flare, to special summon Red Eyes, and then special summon a Light Pulsar, which is really good. Then I play 2 Eclipse Wyvern because it helps get everything from the deck that you don't want to mill, like Dark Arm to Red Eyes. So, and when it's removed, you add those to your hand. You play double Red Eyes, just because it's amazing and you run a lot of dragons. I don't like 3, I find 3 cloggy, and I like 2 just because it's really good at 2, personally. I play 2 Divine Dragon Apocalypse or something. It helps you like get dragons from your graveyard to your hand, like Red Eyes, Light Pulsar, Dark Flares, Darkness, Dad, and it's a dragon and it's darks for a lure, so it's really good. Even though it's weak on the attack, I don't really care if they attack into it because I usually have it removed. So yeah, I tech in 1 Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon because if they destroy if they destroy him, I just special summon him out. If they destroy like any monster I control by card effects or by battle, I just special him from my hand. And he's a dragon type monster that I can remove from play with Red Eyes Darkness Metal. So he's really good. I'm thinking about bumping it up to 2. But I found like I would draw 2 like all the time, and I was like, what the fuck? 1 Honest because you play a lot of lights. And then for the hand traps, I play 1 Trag, 1 Gores, and double Effect Veiler. I'm not playing 3 Effect Veiler at the moment because I don't really like drawing 2 Effect Veiler. So yeah, I'd rather draw like a Wyvern. And I play 1 Gores because I only play 1 trap in this deck, and that's Treacherous Trap Hole. And then a Trag because you play low monsters, and if your field's open, he's really good. And you can change him into any level in your graveyard and just exceed. So yeah, 1 Chaos Orc because it's Chaos Orc. 1 BLS because even though priority's gone, BLS is still really good. So, and he just like gets over Lagia's, Dolka's, anything. So, and you can just banish an Acid Golem if an Acid Golem's like a problem. So, yeah. One dad, cause you play a lot of darks. So yeah. I'm gonna play one, Phantom of Chaos, because you can banish a dad in your graveyard if you have a lot of darks, and then just blow up their field. I do that so much times. I play 2 Card Trooper just because it runs over Thunder Kings, and if they waste a Veiler on it, that's good with me, because if they destroy it, I draw a card, so that's a plus. 3 Lila, just for backer destruction in the melee. 2 Raikou to destroy their monsters and a mill. 1 Aaron to bounce back their defense position monsters like their Zen mains, their carriers, etc. Not their carriers, I wouldn't bounce those back. I would just attack and kill it, but still, you know. 1 Sangan just to search out everything. And then 1 Plague just to synchro for like Stardust with like Light Pulsar. You have Light Pulsar out, you have Red Eyes in the grave, you just summon Plague, synchro with it for Scrap Dragon, Red Eyes effect, special summon Light Pulsar, destroy Light Pulsar, special summon another Dragon type monster from your graveyard. Then for the spells, I play Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Heavy, Standard. I don't play Book because you run a lot of beefy monsters. 3 Solar Recharge because you play 6 Light Swords, and that's 2 for 1. So I never have this dead. Solar Recharge just to search for your Light Swords. If you have charge the Light Brigade to search for your Light Swords if you have a Solar Recharge stand. Allure, just for draw power, and Future Fusion to get those dragons in the grave. Usually if you get this, you win. So, and then 1 Trencher's Trap Hole, because it's really good. Because if you have Sangan set, you just destroy that and destroy their monster. Or if they have 2 monsters, just destroy that. 5-headed for Future Fusion. Utopia. And Utopia Ray. Utopia is for all the 4 stars you play, I think 7? No, you play 8. So, yeah. And Utopia Ray if you're low on life points. Acid Golem, just because it's a level 3, 3000 beater. 1 Leviathan, just because it's a dragon. Usually, if you're in a tight situation, you have a Card Trooper and like a Trag or something, make it a 3-star. Exceed for Leviathan, and then banish it for Red Eyes. 1 Giga Brilliant, just to boost all your monsters, and it's a light. Leviator to get back all your banished monsters. Then I play Stardust, Scrap Dragon, and Void Ogre. Void Ogre's there for like, cause you can get rid of cards in your hand easy by pitching for like Pulsar and stuff, and it's just amazing. I play Black Rose because I can make it with Dark Flare and Plague, or like Pulsar and Veiler if I need to. Iron Chain, just because it's a dragon and it mills the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. Brio, just to bounce your stuff back because it's really good. Cataster to run over like BLS and Lagia and stuff. And then Armory Arm, just because you play Sangan and Trag and stuff and Veilers, and you play BLS, so it's OTK potential. 1 Master Restrict for Heretics. 2 Decree for like Heroes or like TG. 3 MST if I think they're gonna side D Fishers, Macro, Shadow Mirror, etc. 2 Electric Virus for like the mirror match or against Rabbit. I don't like 3, I like 2, so yeah. 2D Crow for Inzectors. 3rd Veiler, just for any deck that's like windups and shit. And Dino Rabbit. 2 Maxi for windups, Dino Rabbit, and like Sam's. 2 Thunder Kings for windups and Dino Rabbit. And Thunder King's really good, so yeah. Thanks guys, till next time, peace.